that you please be with the mayor and council tonight, Lord, as they conduct the business of the city. I pray, Lord, you please guide and direct them, Lord, in every decision that they make. Lord, I pray for each person here tonight. I pray, Lord, for each family represented here tonight. I pray that you please protect us safe. Lord, I pray that we keep you first in all that we do. And we pray.
Pledge, take a pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance. Okay. Susan, need a record of attendance?
Present.
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 Present. Present. All right. I need a motion actually to amend the agenda, adding resolution 2025-12-0803 and resolution 2025-120804.
I move that we approve the December 8th, 2025 City Council agenda with the addition of Resolution 2025-12-08-03 and 2025-12-08-04.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
I need a motion now to adopt the December 8, 2025 City Council agenda as amended.
So move.
Any discussion? I need a second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. I need a motion to approve the November 24th, 2025 regular City Council meeting minutes.
I'll make that motion.
Need a second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Proclamations, we'd like to invite Judge Calhoun to come up, and he has a proclamation, and we do too. We'll let you go first there, if that's okay with you.
Judge, we're broadcasting, if you don't mind. Yeah, so.
On the microphone. Okay. Well, first of all, I would like to thank the council and the mayor for allowing me to be here tonight. I know that you guys have a proclamation of your own that you were wanting to present, and so allowing us to piggyback on this we're very thankful for that. We in the room tonight, we also have the chairman of the county commission, Mr. Alan Williams. So it just worked out really nice for us to join with you guys. And so what I have here today is a proclamation that is recognizing 50 years of service from A.G. Brothers Funeral Home. That is quite an honor and quite a task that you guys have achieved. So it's an achievement that doesn't come around very often with businesses, and so it says a lot. And so we would like to take this opportunity on behalf of Commissioner Williams, Chairman Williams, the entire county commission, and the probate department. And we would like to recognize and offer you this proclamation. And if it's okay, I would like to read it real quick. I'll be brief. It says, whereas for half a century, A.G. Brothers Funeral Home has been an unwavering source of compassion, dignity, and comfort for the families of Chilton County, Alabama, and surrounding community. And whereas since its founding, the A.G. family has demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to its calling, guiding generations of families through their most difficult times with professionalism and grace. And whereas a milestone of 50 years is a testament not only to business longevity, but also to the profound trust and enduring relationships built with the community, offering solace and support when it is needed most. And whereas A.G. Brothers Funeral Home's dedication extends beyond its primary mission to include continuous community engagement and support, enriching the lives of those it serves in countless ways. And whereas the service provided by A.G. Brothers Funeral Home is a model of empathy and ethical stewardship, exemplifying the highest standards of the funeral profession. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we offer our deepest gratitude and highest commendation to A.G. Brothers Funeral Home on the occasion of its 50th anniversary, honoring its remarkable legacy of service. We extend our best wishes for continued success and many more years of service with distinction. So, thank you for allowing me to do that. And then at this time, if I can have one or all three of you to come up and accept this proclamation, and I believe that we're going to take a photo at the end of the council meeting.
Come on up and get that one, and we'll do it. We're gonna give you another one in just a second. We have something even better. We have another 50-year proclamation for you, coming from the city of Clanton. It may be, I think it even looks better. Okay? So we're going, it's maybe a little bigger too, but just a little bigger. So anyway, but I attended your little, reception, over there at 6th Street. It was outstanding. 50 years is a long time, but it's also like that, So I know you can remember the first day and going forward. It's so time flies. But anyway, let's read this. He did a really good job of reading this, and I'm going to try to do exactly the same. Whereas the city of Clanton, Alabama is proud to recognize business and families whose contributions have had a lasting and positive impact on our community and region. And whereas A.G. Brothers Funeral Home Incorporated was founded on January 1st, 1975 by President Bobby L. A.G., Vice President Zadok Jack A.G., and Secretary and Treasurer Emily M. A.G., and whereas from its inception, the founders established the funeral home with a clear, heartfelt mission to provide professional services with a personal touch, a guiding motto that has shaped its work, values, and community impact for 5 decades. And whereas Bobby L. A.G., a graduate of Chilton County Training High School and the Kentucky School of Mortuary Science, led the institution with integrity, compassion, and steadfast commitment. And whereas in 2022, Bobby L. A.G. passed the mantle of leadership to his son, Elijah Day A.G., a graduate of Chilton County High School and the Commonwealth Institute of Funeral Services, who now serves as president and continues the family's proud tradition of service. And whereas for 50 years, A.G. Brothers Funeral Home has stood as a pillar of strength, comfort, and professionalism for the people of Central Alabama, guiding families through their most difficult moments with grace, empathy, dignity, and steadfast support. And now, therefore, I, Jeff Price, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Clanton, Chilton County, Alabama, do hereby honor A.G. Brothers Funeral Home and the A.G. family on this momentous occasion for their 50th anniversary and extend sincere wishes for continued success, growth, and prosperity. Come on up here.
All right. I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone that's responsible for the recognition. And I want to take this time to thank the many families of Chilton County, Clanton, and the surrounding counties that for the trust, confidence, and faith that they have placed in us for the last 50 years. And my prayer is that the Lord will continue to bless all of us. Especially, I pray for the members of the council and the mayor, the county commission, which I know the job that you all do. Just want to thank you again for this, and may God continue to bless all of us. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Yeah, hang around. We're gonna do the group pictures at the end. All right. Request to address the council. We have Alan Williams here, on the county commission chairman. Use the microphone for us. State your name, and we'll give you the time you need.
Alan Williams. I'm not here as chairman of the commission tonight. I'm here as commissioner on an event that took place about 3 years ago. First of all, if I might, one thing that former Commissioner Agee was not recognized for was, how many years did you serve? 27 years as a county commissioner, so he knows what it is to do the job that us and his council does for the citizens. At the last meeting, the mayor made reference to me when we were talking about this project at Jeff State, and it got me to thinking, you know, we've been involved in the economic development for not only the county but the city. Anything that comes in the city, we give incentives to. And with the shrinking of the conference center at Jeff State, that's going to cut down on the incentive, the reason for the incentives that we gave to the hotels and some of the restaurants coming into the town. And that's going to cut into the tax base. So why did we give incentives? We're going to allow a decrease in the capacity of the conference center. And with that being said, I got a copy of the contract with Jeff State and the city from Mr. Roger Yergin, who addressed the council at the last meeting. And then after having a discussion with the mayor, he presented me with a letter of intent. And in reading both of these documents, the letter of intent was sent to Thomas E. Courts, who was the interim chancellor of Jeff State University, Department of Secondary Education, back on February 27 of 07. And in there, the city agreed to convey 60 acres. The city, at its sole expense, brought utilities necessary to service the site to the boundary line. And the city agreed to pay Jeff State the sum of $870,000 a year for 25 years, beginning June 1 of 08. Well, if my Isabella math serves me correctly, that would be through June of 2033. And we're now 8 years from that date. Also in this letter of intent, in addition, Jeff State, in partnership with the city, would build a regional multi-purpose economic development center comprised approximately of 54,510 square feet. Something else I learned at Isabel, if you've got a partnership, that means you've got two equal parties involved. To me, by this contract and this letter of intent, which is referred to in this agreement, dated August 28th of 2007. This is Exhibit A, this letter of intent. It appears to me that the city has as much ownership to the conference center and the performing arts center as Jeff State does. And if that's the case, then when did the city agree, by virtue of a vote of this council, to allow Jeff State to just take sole possession of that conference center? And I don't recall seeing in the minutes anywhere that there was a vote of this council to allow this to happen. So if that's the case, then I think the city needs to enter an injunction through their attorney to stop the process until such time as it's satisfied that they are the sole owner of Jeff State's Conference Center and Performing Arts Center. So I'm just asking, what's the opinion of the council, given those facts as I see them, unless there's a document that hasn't been recorded or filed somewhere that says differently.
Well, that was like a 9-minute speech last time, so I'll be a little more brief. But, you know, Mayor Mims sat in on those meetings for a couple years and gave approval for those without informing the council. So, that's why I thought last time it's not really Jeff State or the Board of Education's fault. It was one person who didn't convey, but probably had the authority to give approval.
Well, how did he have the approval? Because everywhere in here it says, everywhere in this document it refers to city.
Yeah.
City is the city council. Mayor is the COO of the city council in the city of Clanton.
And so, it wasn't a good deal for us as it stood. We were losing 8,000, it was 13,000 square feet, and we was left with 5. But, like I told you last week, there's been a compromise. Keith Brown texted me and called me and sent an email that they are moving the modern manufacturing classroom into the Innovation Center, which opens up another 5,000 square feet. So we have 10,000 square feet of the 13. And, the cost was 16 million. We paid 10, but Jeff State did pay 6. And I've always kind of used the math, and I did when I was trying to figure out if we could get some changes done, is, we had about 60-something% in it, and they had 30-something% of that cost. And so when we got reduced to that 5,000 square feet, that's about 30%, and they had 60. But with the compromise, we now have 77% of that exhibition hall. And so it's not a really good thing that we're still missing some, but it's a great compromise from an uninformed, council from the last administration. And we are not at all interested in an injunction to stop anything at this time. And it's much like the contract that was signed with the county for this land swap on a courthouse. We swapped you acres, not you, acres out there that were clean and ready to build. We got an acre, maybe acre and a half, with an asbestos-filled building that we got to tear down for over $1 million. What kind of deal is that? Are you willing to make a compromise on that right now? Because to pay for half of that to come down.
Well, I don't have the authority to make that compromise.
Are you willing to bring it up or file an injunction to stop construction?
It's pretty well evident I'll bring anything up at a commission meeting.
Yeah.
So,
Would you be willing to file an injunction to stop the construction of the courthouse to give us a little better deal?
no, but the problem is here, Mayor, that I don't see in these documents that Jeff State had anything to compromise with.
Well, like I say, I told them, you speak your mind if you had anything different. We're in a situation where, we got a great compromise, and I feel like if we got 77% and we were actually paying 63% of it, it's not the way it was really done, but those numbers, we didn't just build it ourselves, but we did contribute. So, and I'll let this be the last thing. We're just not interested in anything that would hurt that Innovation Center, hurt a grant, stop anything, stop the timeline at all.
Well, the thing is, it has no bearing on the Innovation Center. Those are two totally separate entities, and somehow that's got in a discussion. Somebody's brought it up to you. They are two totally different things. The other thing is, if they've compromised, then that means they don't have to have near as much space as they were taking originally. So why can't they put it in another facility that the Board of Education owns? Either the empty horticulture buildings at the trade school or city-owned Sacred Glove. And if it's manufacturing to some degree, I'd be more than willing to sit down and see if there's some kind of compromise that can be done where leave it as is, because the beekeepers said they can't utilize 10,000. They have to have the full space that it is now.
Well, if you were misled by the last administration about incentives, then I would say you would take it up the way you see fit. But for us, we're happy where we're at. Not 100% satisfied, but much better than we were 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so y'all are not willing to push this any further than...
Is anybody here willing to push that any further?
I think we're in a better state where we were as you said 2 weeks ago, with your leadership and guidance, I think you did a great job being the middle person and coming at least with more exhibition space for the city. I'm like you, I don't want to do anything that would hurt Clemens and Board of Education. And also, the note matures, it's my understanding that the city's obligation on that note matures in 2026, not 20. Is that correct? So the last payment for that 10 million that the city borrowed would be in 2020.
That supersedes this agreement and this letter of intent
The
for
bond was
2033.
The bond was refinanced.
It was
Yeah.
refinanced. And $1 million paid down during the refinance.
All right, well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you, thank you. All right, I need to entertain a motion to recess the December 8, 2025 City Council meeting for the purpose of holding a public hearing.
Move to recess the December 8th, 2025 City Council meeting for the purpose of a public hearing.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. The public hearing is now in session to consider a petition requesting the vacation of an alleyway located between 13th Street North and 12th Street at the site of Grace Fellowship. Anybody speaking in favor of this, please come forward. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's for the video, so you'll be famous. Name and address. State your name and.
I am Kevin Corley. I'm the pastor at Grace Fellowship. I do not want to be famous. We are, so we have purchased property to the north of the alley, so we now own both sides of the alley, or at least for most of it, and are just seeking to have that alley vacated so that in the future, when we, Lord willing, expand, we can put some parking on top of that area. So that's what we're aiming to do with it.
Right.
I'm happy to answer any other questions about it.
All right, thank you. Anybody here speaking against the rezoning, please come forward, or the vacation of the alleyway. All right, there being no further discussion, I call the December 8, 2025 City Council meeting back to order. All right, old business, we have ordinance 2025-22 for the district boundaries changing present zoning from B1 to R1 for property located at 203 8th Street North at 2nd Avenue North, PIN number 11260, parcel 14110735.4, 402.020.001, and PIN 11259, parcel number 14117354, 402.020.000 for owner applicant Sonia Bertoloni. The first reading was November 24th. Do I hear a motion for ordinance 2025-22?
I make a motion to approve.
Do you hear a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All right, Susie, will you get a roll call vote?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Second, we have another ordinance, 2025-23, an amendment to the zone district boundaries changing the present R2 single-family, two-family residential district to R3 multifamily residential district for property located at 13th Street North, PIN number 10953, parcel number 141107353001-001-002. Property owners and applicants J&L Real Estate, Jason Kleckler. The first reading was November 24th, 25. Do I hear a motion regarding this ordinance 2025-23?
Mayor, I move that we deny ordinance 2025-23.
Have a second?
Second.
Discussion? All in favor, we'll have a roll call vote.
Yes to deny.
Yes to deny.
Yes. Yes to deny.
Yes.
Next ordinance is 2025-24 to consider extending the corporate limits of the city of Clanton, Alabama by annexing property located at 1491 County Road 28 for property owner and applicant Mary Sue Mims Porter. First reading was November 24th, 2025. Do I hear a motion for that ordinance, 2025-24?
Mayor, I've moved that we approve ordinance 2025-24.
Your second?
Second.
Discussion? And we get a roll call vote.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
All right. We have a resolution 2025-120801 for consideration to adopt the updated City of Clanton classification pay plan effective January 8, 2026. I need a motion for that resolution.
So moved.
Motion.
Have a second?
I'll
Second.
All right. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. We're getting to the end, Mr. A.G. Resolution 2025-120802 for consideration to approve a contract with Wildland Services to provide N as in no PDES permitting and monitoring services for the Robert Threlkeld Parkway project. Do I have a motion?
Move to approve resolution 2025-12-08-02.
And a second?
Second.
Any discussion on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Next resolution is 2025-120803 to consider declaring a vacancy on the City of Clanton Zoning Board of Adjustments. That was Adam Woods. He told me he had missed a few water board meetings when he was on that, and he was already missing some on the zoning board because he has lots of projects at work and felt like he just couldn't be there on the times. Do I see hear a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any other discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Resolution 2025-12-08-04 to consider appointing James Darnell to the Zoning Board of Adjustment, replacing Adam Woods. Your motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
And I spoke with him this last week, and he's willing to serve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right. Any other council or public comments? Fire department? Is that a no? No troubles, no nothing? Police department's good? Operations manager good? Engineer? Anybody else? Public announcements. Clanton City offices will be closed the 24th and through the 26th of December 2025 in observance of Christmas. Clanton City offices will be closed Thursday, January 1st, 2026 in observance of New Year's Day. No, I've been horse tonight. It was because of a ball game. Need to adjourn. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion.
Any seconds?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. Now it's picture time.